Hello everyone, it's Deej. Yes, I am back. So what's up, folks? What's up, folks? How's everybody doing? It is Monday, but it is no fun day, because, Mondays suck. They do. They really do. But hey, don't mind me, I'm just trying to get some last minute things sent out. That's the way, I like it, that's the way. Hello, Enzo, how the heck are you doing? Good stuff lately. Good stuff lately. I'm trying to hurry as much as I can so I can pay attention to the chat. Trying to get the last minute little boost out there to everybody knows that I'm live and going. Alrighty, I think I'm done there, and I've got those left on. So here we go. Oh, freaking cold out. Had to go do some running. Had to go throw some salt down. Oh, whopping 15 degrees when I went out there to go pick up my medications and such. What's up, Carol? Got some cookies? I need some cookies. Cookie. Here, we do this. And hello, Professor. It's not a fun day because it's cold out. I spent quite a bit of time outside today already, and it sucks. That's why it's not a fun day. Hello, Yvette. Come on up, Yvette. Poe is in the house. Just another manic Monday. Wish it was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. Just another manic Monday. There you go, Poe. I know I'm horrible singing, but, I try. Hello, Richie Poole. Yes, we are having not so much fun around here in Illinois because it's freaking cold. And of course, they're talking more snow by the weekend, so we'll see what happens. At least it is warmer than what it's been, because the other morning I got up, it was 8 below zero. That's fucking cold. Wind chill was 30 below. That's one of them days you go out there, and if you had to take a leak outside, you're going to have to break it off because it's going to turn an icicle when it shoots out. That's how cold that shit is. So yeah, I figured it's been 12 days. I've been lazy as hell for 12 days. I've appeared on other people's streams, but it's time to start focusing back in on my own, damn it. I've got to focus in back here. I've got people on my tail going to try to pass me up here. And it's just I gotta work on shit here. So I'm trying. I've been the last few days I have been actually working on OBS and such, so I could sit there and try to put out real videos, not just live streams, but actual real videos, folks. I'm still working on it because I'm old, I'm slow, and I'm half brain damaged. Carol's windshield wiper froze and snapped in half while driving yesterday. Yeah, that's a little cold. That'd be a lot of freezing rain, probably, cause that one. That's that shit. You don't want to be out in that shit, folks. If you don't have to be out, I'm sure. Richie makes fun because it's 65 degrees, and even Professor Brainy Specs has 45 degrees, which 45 degrees, I'd still be outside in shorts in a t-shirt. That's good weather for me, but 15 degrees? 15 degrees, I look at that shit and I say, fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. So I don't think I have to go back outside at all for the rest of the day. Hopefully. Took the garbage out, got that done, went and pick up the medications, got that done, threw a whole bunch of salt down on the driveway so it would melt some of the damn ice because, you know, you got sliding around all over the place. Got that done. Supposed to be doing laundry. There's some laundry going right now, but, you know, I'm not just going to sit there and watch it as it goes. So I'll stream, and maybe if I'm still streaming when it's time to change it over to the dryer, I'll go do that while somebody else talks. If not, I'll just wait until I'm off this damn shit, and then I'll do it then. Yeah. Jeffrey Nelson's here. He says my downloadable girlfriend said I could watch DJ's video, but I had to give her $20. Okay. Well, as long as you're giving her the $20, not me. Hello, brightest day. What's up? Yeah, I know how that is. Still got to go out there pick up the medicines. If it wasn't for the fact that I had to go out and pick up medicine, and if it wouldn't have been my diabetic medicine, I probably would have just said the hell with it. I would have waited another day. I went and got it. But I was completely out of it, so I figured I better go and get it. But at least they gave me 11 refills, so I'm good for a whole year on these pills. I just call it in and get there. Hello, Sherry. Sherry, baby. Sherry. Sherry, baby. Sherry. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to try to hit the falsettos there. No. Deej not going to sing falsetto because that would sound like somebody had my nuts in a vice. And we don't want to have my nuts in a vice. I'm sorry, but we just don't do that. I would really love to hibernate, Richie. I would really love to hibernate. But I know by next week, I'm going to have to go back out and give the cattle their next round of shots. And that's going to suck. Because it looks like it's going to be colder than shit by the time that comes around here. No, not all diabetic medicines are injected, Jeffrey. Some to keep your blood sugar levels are just pills. I, for one, don't need insulin shots. I need the pills to keep the sugar levels lower. Type 2. And Phil, if you're bored, you can come up too. And Arabic, hello. Well, we will try to keep it PC and PG during your lunch break in case anybody else is listening. I have no idea, Josh, who this weird T-Rex bunny guy is, but you will get the new T-Rex video, I think, this weekend when it snows, because it'll be halfway warm out when it snows, and I would rather be out in a halfway warm because, you know, 0 degrees in that dino suit is not a good thing. Gotta have it warmer than, gotta have it up at least 20 degrees to go out in that thing because you got that little fan sucking the air in, blowing it straight at you. It gets quite cold in that sumbitch. So yeah, we will work on the new T-Rex video as soon as it gets a little bit warmer. What's up?
Hey, not too much. What about you, Deej?
Not much is up right now. Give me a good pair of tits and something might pop up. Oh, I'm sorry, Arabic. I told you to keep this PG. I'm sorry about that.
Well,
I will take that
I don't
joke
know.
back.
I don't know where LDG is, but you know.
LDG's working.
Well, you said a good pair of tits.
Well, that's not a good pair. But I'm not gonna say who. I was borderline getting myself in trouble on Twitter earlier anyway, so Maria's gonna slap me one of these days. Hey, pop culture.
Well, when can we
Well,
get this on video?
It's funny. I'm gonna repeat this one because it was quite funny. Somebody was flirting with Maria at a store. Now this is what they said to her: "Are you related to Yoda? Cause you're Yoda-licious."
Oh
That's
my
real. That's
God.
really lame. That's really lame.
Oh,
So I gave Maria a couple examples of what you should say instead of that. My first one was, "You must be a parking ticket because you have fine written all over you."
mm-hmm.
Or I had the other one. "Can I follow you home? Because my parents always told me to follow my dreams."
Ooh,
Those
I
are
like
much
that one.
better. Those are much better. Yes, multi gunman. I'm here. You cannot ban me. It's my stream. And hello, Epsilon. You know, I forgot to change something too. But we'll let the wrenches have fun if bots show up for a little while before I turn that off. It'd be more fun to whack a bot time.
What?
Whack a bot,
Always.
but we've made it 11 minutes now and not one have showed up yet, so who knows? Those are
Oh,
not creepy pickup lines, Richie. Those were actually good ones.
those were actually good ones.
It's not like the Yodelicious one. Now that was just dumb. And Orville Nation and Bird of Prey 5 are in the chat now. So
By the
yeah,
way, PJ, two
and
things. Number one, I did make sure to thank you in my last stream. Number two, I ended up talking with somebody after that stream, and your name came up. Oh, and by the way, I was also told about what you did last night on Doomcock stream. Thank you.
yeah, see, he's pushing to get you to 1,000 first, so you can wear that Orville Nation bikini. He's not pushing me, so you're the one that's going to have to wear it. I'm safe. And hello, Dr. Scotty.
No, I think if I make it, you have to wear it.
Oh hell, I'm not going to make it, so we're not worried about it.
No, 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 no,
But
no, no,
but
no,
I
no, no,
I, I
no.
did notice though.
If I make it to 1,000 first, you have to wear it.
No, 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 no.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Richie said that with my two pickup lines I did. If he was a girl, he'd be reaching for Mace right now.
If you make it to 1,000 subscribers first, I have to wear it.
Oh, don't do that because I could cheat and go to the old radio station and start getting them to help me get to 1,000 real quick.
No cheating. No cheating.
That's not cheating though. Actually, that's just using resources.
Oh, trust me. If it's on then. It's on. I'm going to pull out all the stops then and make sure I get to 1,000. So you have to wear the bikini.
Well, all right. If Captain Trek beats me to 1,000 subscribers, I will wear the Orville Nation bikini, but somebody else has to pay for it and send it to me.
He's already said he'd pay for it.
So there you go. But if I beat Captain Trek there, he has to wear it, folks. And we have all these witnesses. We have 19 people watching right now, so we have a ton of witnesses for this one.
Yep. But we still have that March 1st deadline, so
Well,
that's kind of extend this one out.
That's kind of. Well, neither one of us are going to make it by March, so I guess we're safe.
We're both safe.
We're safe on this one.
I'm not stupid. We're not gonna extend this one out.
Poor
March
PJ's 1st. Not going to see either one of us in it. I think he's probably happy about that.
I hope he's happy about that. I really hope he's happy about it. If he wants to see either one of us in it, he needs to seek some therapy. I mean, real therapy.
Let's see. Philip says, I don't want to witness the bikini wearing that, though. Barf.
Me either.
No, I'm not going to unless I lose. Hello, Yvette.
Hey, sorry. I had to reboot my PC.
That's okay.
Bit of a little naughty boy. So,
You've been a naughty boy. Is there something we don't know about there, Yvette?
no, PC's a naughty boy.
PC. Yeah, I like how a PC is always a male to a female, but when
Yeah.
you talk to men, it's our baby. It's our little offspring. It's our little that's
Yeah. My car was always male and always called Brian.
Alrighty then. I'm not even gonna ask that one. Now, I know there has to be a damn story behind why Brian, but
maybe when I can drink again and get off these ruddy tablets, it'll slip out. Now, I caught your conversation, and congratulations, Captain. And yesterday, I used one of my Facebook groups, which has quite a lot of people in it, to try and boost LDG to 450, which I achieved briefly. Then it went back to 449. However, there was a little consequence to this, and I'm going to share something with you guys, because I am not kidding you. I shared it to my sister and she was like, oh my God, literally. Now, it's still going up as we speak. So hang on, let me share. I've got to pick the right picture. Right. Oh, I need to open that. And open desktop. And open that. And it's this one.
I'm going to keep it down there in case there's a.
Oh my God! It can't show it.
Oh, it's too damn small.
No. It's saying my hard disk is almost full, yet it's there. I wonder if there's something else I can open it with.
What program
That's
is
weird.
it?
I was using. Let me copy it. Copy. I'll stop sharing for a sec.
There might be some. Well, there's probably some pictures there that would get my ratings boosted. But hey,
hang on. It was just. I'm just trying to see. It's 293 kbytes. It's tiny, but Windows Photo Viewer will not open it. So let's change it to Paint. That might work.
I was talking the writing, Richie, not anything else. Jeez.
Oh, yes, it's loaded it in Paint. There we go. We can try this again now. Right. Sorry about this, guys.
No problem.
I'm not the quickest person on a PC. I know how to do things, so it just takes me a bit longer. Right. Here we go. Right. Okay, so this is my friend's request. They're on Facebook. And this is the figure I just took a snapshot of.
Damn.
I've got 967 friend requests. Whoops. So I'm thinking that someone in the group that I shared LDG stream with is a friend and actually shared out my personal profile publicly. That's the only thing I can think of. Right? Okay, I knew that would give you guys life. Right, hang on. There is one more photo. I'm hoping this one will just open normally, but this is for Deej, this next one, especially for Deej. Because I don't know if you've seen this one. Oh, Jesus. There we are. It's this one. Oh, come on. You can get bigger than that. Can you see that, guys? Or is it too small?
Oh, I've seen that one.
You've seen that one, have you?
You sent it to me on Discord
did I?
once.
Oh, there we are then. All right. No, don't say stop sharing. There we go. Yes, so there you go. I thought that would give everyone a laugh. My sister was like, holy crap, what did you do? I went, nothing that I know of. Oh, dearie me.
Well, then, you never know. You might end up having more friend requests than her.
I've already got God knows how many friends anyway. But I haven't even accepted any of those yet. I was just that this morning it was at 500 and now it's just about to top 1,000. So I've been pondering on the idea if my personal profile can draw in that many, why not open an OnlyFans account and make money?
Agreed.
I certainly wouldn't do nudes, but
what about of your feet?
There you go, feet one.
Oh,
not
yeah,
Carol's going to yell at me for that one.
I'm not a foot person, guys. So,
you don't have to be a foot person.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a foot person. Trust me, there are plenty of men out there who are foot people.
Oh, well, yeah, I know. Rexian, one of the YouTubers I know, he's got a foot one. Yeah.
You could have short videos of you washing your feet, and men would be all weird about it.
Wouldn't it be more fun with steamed up glass windows and me taking a shower? Surely that would be better.
And
but
then
that
you'd
would
have
cost
to
him
play,
a bloody fortune.
Yeah, but then you'd have to play the Tina Turner song, Steamy Windows.
Steamy Windows.
There you go.
Anyway, I'm just pondering the idea because that's just like a viral phenomenon that's happened from
I told you.
Someone doing something. So yeah,
I told you I was getting in trouble here.
Yeah. I mean, people are into all sorts, aren't they?
You're cookies today.
Hey, Carol. Look, shoes.
I've got socks on.
I don't, and I'm not.
Well, I just came in from being outside, so I haven't taken the shoes off or anything else, and I'm still trying to warm up. Fucking cold out. What can I say? Uh-oh, number one has the bug again. Join the crowd, number one.
Oh, poor number one. Oh, bless you.
I had it for the second time.
Well, I got my booster about, where are we? Friday, I got my booster. And my mother got the first shot ever because all the bedbound people at my so-called medical centre got missed. There's loads of them. So they're now having to go around and do all of them for the first time. And of course, AstraZeneca. Oh, yeah, tell me about it. And it's not just my medical centre. They're just idiots. They got missed when they should have been done with the people in the nursing homes and the residential homes. But they weren't. And we've been on the phone every 3 days screaming at them about it. Anyway, finally, she got the first shot. But, of course, there's no AstraZeneca left. So she had the Moderna. And I cheekily asked, could you give me the booster? And they went, yeah, why not? Because the booster isn't covering any of the variants. It's just half a dose of the original. Because they haven't created one for all the variants yet. That's not been released. But I will say, Moderna, apart from an extremely sore arm and a mild headache for 3 days, that was it. That was literally it for me. Mum, very, very sore arm again, and didn't put her off her food or anything. So,
and remember, people, to check this stream back later, you'll probably see a information thing across the bottom of it telling
I'm sorry. I I was just saying, in my opinion,
I know.
having
I
two
know,
different
but
ones.
You
I
know
thought
how
I'd give
YouTube
you.
is.
I know what YouTube's like. So, hi everyone in the chat. Sorry. Oh, hey Daddy, how are you? I hope Charlie's over it. I know he's a strong boy. I'm sure he's. Nearly
Charlie's
cleared.
poking holes in the screen with keys.
Oh,
He's
excellent.
fine. He's fine. He's fine.
Oh.
He's trying to learn how to escape from Kuroga, I think.
Ah, yes.
Smart man.
He needs to talk to me. I'll tell him where the tunnel is I built to get to you.
No, I'm not skydiving either, Jeffrey. Especially in this cold ass weather. Fuck that.
How much are you offering to pay him?
No, I've jumped out of planes before. Those days are over with.
I would say for the right money, $10,000.
I don't know. Even 10,000 would do it because I'm getting so damn beat up and old right now. Hitting the ground would hurt these days. Even though you tuck and roll when you hit, it still hurts.
I can't say.
And my luck, somebody instead of a parachute is going to put their dirty laundry in the thing. So when I pull a cord, just underwear is going to fly out, and I'm going to hit the ground.
Well, where's what's his name? God damn it! What's his name? I can't think of it.
Hello, Bill. That's
Tuck
right.
and
Hashtag tuck and roll. He's probably recovering from his stream last night. He was playing with his new action figure.
What the hell? Why can't I think of his name?
Snowdub?
Snowdub.
Yeah, he's probably either at work or he's recovering from his playing with his new toy last night.
I'm sorry. Anytime somebody says tuck and roll, I only think of Snowdub.
Yeah. Snowdub's tuck and roll. I've been tucked and rolled off his show quite a few times.
Well, I'd say I have jumped out of a plane before in my early years, I might add, and I wouldn't do it now because, yeah, even if you land and run with your feet, which a lot of people do now, I really don't. My back, yes, Jesus Christ.
Yes, Jeffrey, I was. And yes, Carol would pack my chute with peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Yet another thing.
And number one's going to the ER.
Don't like.
Oh,
well, number one, you let us know how things are going.
The ER. Oh God.
I was kind of lucky that second time I got it because I was just too stubborn and didn't let it get me down, and it wasn't that bad of a second go around. It was way easier than the first time. So. Yeah,
let us know, number one. Just inform at least one of us so we know what's going on, and take care. We'll be thinking of you.
Take your computer.
Oh dear. Yeah, 2022 started off really shitty, hasn't it?
Yep.
I loved how everybody was like, "Oh, 2022 is going to start off great." Yeah, whatever.
And then Bob Saget died.
Yeah.
And Betty, what's her name?
Betty White. Yeah, but she died the last day of last year. She's
all right. Well,
that was
actually
close enough.
New Year's Day here, so it was 2022 for me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, very sad. Yeah, very sad.
It was. Here's Free the Net.
All right, so if I make it to 1,000 subscribers before all of you, you got to wear Teletubby outfits.
We're not paying for
you provide the outfits.
Yep, if you provide the outfits, we'll wear it.
Actually,
now we got to provide the what?
No, I might be able to get hold of them. It's getting them over to you. It's a problem.
Hey, we're the ones that's having to take the humiliation. We're not going to pay to take that humiliation both. So if you
I'll
want us
take
to
the
be
purple
humiliated,
one.
You don't have to pay. If you don't want to pay, then don't lose.
Hey,
and the Halo
70s.
70s.
Darling, did you see the picture I put up?
All right, wait
Which
a minute.
one?
Hold on.
No, I
Hold
just
on.
got in here. I was with
Hold on.
Tim.
If we're
I'm
going to make this
triggering Tim in the
interesting,
waiting
then,
room.
we're going to make this interesting. Then, if both Captain Trek and I beat you to 1,000, then you have to wear a thong and twerk.
Yep.
Can't it be a mankini? That's even worse.
Okay, yeah, mankini. That's even better. Mankini.
Lamborghini green as well. It's got to be Lamborghini green.
Well,
You're
Orbital
nuts.
Nation, can you get a mankini?
Yeah, Orbital
Oh
Nation.
gosh, Orbital Nation. PJ will be able to get one. I
well,
can direct
Orbital
you to a
Nation's
site.
the one. He's
Yeah.
going to be the one that supplies either one of us with the bikini that says Orbital
Mm.
Nation on the butt. But
Cool.
I think a mankini for LDG if he loses
Damn.
to both of us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, we hit 450 last night. Do you remember? I know it's gone down to 449, probably because of last night. But one of the I sent it out to one of my Facebook groups. Do you remember me telling you?
Carol says only if Deej is Tinky Winky. I
Honey.
don't have a Tinky Winky, so I can't be Tinky Winky.
Am I just talking to a brick wall again?
No.
I
you're
know. I
listening.
want to be Tinky Winky. You can be Poe.
Poe's the best one.
Yeah, I'll take Poe.
Oh.
No.
I want Captain Trek to be the red
Tinky
one.
Winky. Tinky Winky is the purple one. Poe is
Poe
the red
could be
one.
purple.
No, Poe's purple. I'm sure.
Poe's red.
LDG technically has already been a Teletubby
Tinky
because when
Winky,
he was messing with the
Dipsy,
settings,
Lala,
he had
and Poe. Poe is the short red one.
Oh, maybe it's been a long time since I watched it. Right, I'll try this again. LDG.
I've never watched it.
Well, I had to because I had the niece and nephew.
Jedi Bill wants in on this challenge, so what should we... I know what we should do. We should make Jedi Bill, if he loses, he has to go lick a public toilet.
Ooh!
That's terrible.
Oh, bus station or bowling alley?
I'm kind of thinking a Taco Bell.
Taco! Oh my god. McDonald's. How about that?
And Haster, right. I've never watched a Teletubby episode ever.
Yes, I've been forced to endure that. But
yeah, it's made at Pinewood Studios. That's why I said I know my sister used to work on it briefly, but
the joy of not having kids. I have not been forced to watch any of that crap.
You're right. Poe is red. I'm so sorry, Captain.
So I got Tim triggered in the waiting room today. When he came in after playing his game, I put on a Creative Commons video of these two noobs putting together a Gundam, and he's just like, "What? What are they using? They're sandpaper? What? Duct tape? What? Is that a box cutter? Oh my god!" And he's flipping out. He's like, "I'm gonna write them a comment. They're getting a comment."
Okay.
Who the hell uses electrical tools for a Gundam set?
We won't make Bill do a toilet. We'll make Bill wear the same thing as LDG, a mankini.
What, one of those toilet necks? Looks like his head's coming out of the toilet.
No. We're gonna make Bill wear a mankini if he can beat us to 1,000.
Okay, wait. Shouldn't the rule be that you wear a mankini, but you got to actually be able to see the mankini when you're wearing it?
Yeah.
I mean, he wears a mankini. I don't think
they make them in all sizes. No problem. You'll have to excuse me, Deej. Mum's just called. She needs me.
All right,
I'll be back in a moment.
All right.
Well, we can't make him wear a tutu because he's already done that. It's got to be something that he has to wear. It's going to embarrass him a lot if we beat him. But
You're
I don't
talking
know.
to a
We'll think of
guy.
it.
What Bill did, I don't think there is anything that would embarrass him.
Well, you guys keep trying to come up with things that's going to embarrass me, and so far you've all failed.
I mean, literally. I mean, the only thing I could think that could possibly be funny is if you put him in a dunk tank and let Nina get a couple free throws at it.
Yeah, but I think you'd have to have Nina right up there close to it just so she could hit it.
Or get here's something you can wear, Bill. We'll get you a shock collar and give the remote to Nina for an entire day.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Now that one's kind of interesting.
Is it really?
Yeah, that one's kind of interesting because she can
not
make
only
it.
the shock collar would not only be attached to his neck, but to his junk.
You're gonna
Yeah,
fucking
but-
collapse, Jedi Bill. He'll fucking implode.
Well, we don't need to get too sadistic and put it on his junk, but it'd be funny just to have him wearing a shock collar because she could just sit there and zap him at will anytime that she needs something or he's getting loud or something. She just. Bzz. We'll come up with something, Bill. Yes, Richie, he can't wear a cat on his head. He's already done that.
Yeah, he loves that.
Carol wants him
no.
dressed up like a baby, bonnet, bib, rattle, pacifier, diaper. Well, that should have been like a week and a half ago for New Year's. I did that once for New Year's. That was back in the old MSN chat room days. I was one of the moderators, and for New Year's, I dressed up
shit.
like the baby New Year's.
Number one just came in my chat and said he's going to the ER.
Oh yeah,
he's
he was
got COVID again. He said it a little while ago here.
That he's going to the ER?
Yeah,
Mhm.
he said it a little while ago.
Oh, okay. God damn it. Isn't he naturally vaccinated?
Well, it only lasts for like so long. It was like a little over a year before I got it again. When I got nailed. I probably could have got it sooner if I wasn't a hermit that hates being out in public. After all them years of bartending and stuff, it's just like I don't want to go out and be around people anymore. They're assholes. Especially in this town. I'd rather just chill at home and hang with my friends on YouTube. Oh.
Hey, does anybody have a
yes.
Mr. Beast?
No. What the hell is a Mr.
You don't have a Mr. Beast burger?
Never heard of it.
Never heard of Mr. Beast burger.
Mr. Beast opened a chain of burger stores and gave them away free to all the poor and homeless. He's a huge YouTuber.
I've never heard of him.
Oh, that's the Mr. Beast?
Yes.
He gave it to homeless people?
Homeless and poor. And he also opened a load of
Wait, how do you?
food
I don't
stores.
understand. They sleep there or they work there?
No, he hired people. And people that who were homeless, he fed. He paid for it all.
Okay.
He's a huge philanthropist. He's the one that made the YouTube version of Squid Games, which actually did better than the Netflix one. So he makes his money, but he also gives out a lot. Yeah. And apologies, Deed. And it was a real emergency. Mum's remote control stopped working. And as you know, if you're bedbound, that's like the bomb going off. So I had to rush upstairs and change the batteries. But everything's good again. Yeah, Mr. Beast does. If you actually go and look at his page, you'll see all of this. He is probably, I think he's one of the top YouTubers.
There are currently over 1,000 locations in North America and Europe. Plans to expand to more countries. Yeah.
Unless it's not Mr. Beast. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not Mr. Beast. Let me have a look. Mr. Beast chain of burger chain of burger. Is it the YouTuber? Yeah, Mr. Beast. Yeah, here we go. Mr. Beast Burgers. Let's read it. Fast food chain Mr. Beast Burger and its founder, popular YouTuber Mr. Beast, had found themselves at the center of Twittering. Hang on, let me read something interesting. No, things for his money. His burger venture might be his biggest investment yet. He's got 80 million subscribers. He opened up his own restaurant chain across the United States, November 2020, aptly named Mr. Beast Burger. Now, I remember seeing him giving away the food. Maybe he did it for a day, but I also know he did free food for the homeless.
Hi, Dandy.
Hi, Dandelion. Let me have a look at that. Yeah, he gave away £1 million worth of food to people in need. That was the 27th of March last year.
Wow, there's a burger place not that far away from me. Cool.
There's loads. He does absolutely tons and tons of things. With the money he earns on YouTube, he puts out wherever if he can help anyone. But yeah, there you go. That's the Mr. Beast Burgers. Is Mr. Beast.
I've never heard of him.
Crap, I can't think of it. You're Illinois, right?
Yeah.
Good God, give me a general area.
Peoria, Chicago.
Peoria. Okay, let me look. Peoria. Peoria. There is one in Peoria. At least one in Chicago.
Well, if I ever get to Peoria, maybe I'll go look it up. Hello, Decepticon, cave of toys and villains.
So I mean, yeah, there is a Mr. Beast in. Yeah.
Oh, it's a shame it's only in the States. I'd love to try one.
You know, Peoria is the biggest city around close to me than Chicago, because Peoria's an hour away. Chicago's like 2 hours away. Iowa's 45 minutes away.
Oh, I did have some news from my wonderful sister. She announced on Saturday when she came over briefly to let us know that she's been invited to Broadway. And I went, London? She went, nah, America. And I went, you're going to America? She said, yep, in June. And I went, damn it. And when she left, I said to Mum, I said, well, that's it now. I've got to get out there before she does.
Yeah.
Well, they're also in Canada, by the way.
Oh, are they?
Yep. Alberta. Cities are Calgary, Edmonton, and what something? I can't say it. I'm not Canadian. Don't care. Vancouver, BC.
Oh, wait a minute, Dandelion, go buy a burger from Mr. Beast Burgers and tell us how it tastes.
Florida, they've got a ton of locations.
Mr. Beast, Dandelion, Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast burgers, they're called.
What is
Not to be confused with Mr. Hand or Mr. Slave.
What is MB?
Beast. Beast
No,
is
no, no.
in
MB as in Canada.
MB as in Canada. What the? What?
MB.
MB.
MB like motherboard.
Product. Yeah. Motherboard. Yes. So Brandon MB.
I don't know. The only thing I ever hear Canadians talk about is Timmy Hortons coffee, which sucks.
There's worse than
What?
Timmy Hortons.
Well, Dandelion's
but
near
I just-
Vancouver, so
I
if
just
there's
say
one
it
in
to piss them
Vancouver.
off.
There's
I
definitely one
just
in
say it to
Vancouver,
piss off
Dandelion.
Canadians.
Sorry.
My old boss at the radio station was Canadian, so I always told him Tim Hortons coffee sucked, just to get him going.
Be right back, guys.
Halifax, NS, and you said Vancouver. Let me
Orville Nation, I have not got to watching Boba Fett yet. I just made it through the Hawkeye series, so I have not made it to Boba Fett yet, and I don't know. So
Okay,
I'm
what
not-
do you think of Boba Fett? With
Yeah,
no
Orville
spoilers,
Nation.
no spoilers, no spoilers.
And hello, PJ.
Yeah, PJ, Peach, come on, jump up here. Tell us what you think of Boba Fett yourself. I don't know. Should I watch it or not? I got the feeling I shouldn't watch it because Boba Fett was eaten by a fucking Sarlacc. He shouldn't have escaped.
And he should have been in there a lot longer for all that. Yeah, what I heard.
And Darius, we won't tell Orville Nation that you liked it. Shh, shh, shh. You didn't listen to that, Orville. Shh, you didn't hear that.
I'm gonna watch it.
Dandelion says, "Aw, crap, it's way downtown, and frankly, the photo of the burger is not appealing."
Way downtown. Okay, define way downtown. Are you talking further than a 20-minute drive?
Well, she is in Canada, so way downtown could be 2 hours.
It
That's
could.
what I'm saying. If it's 2 hours, then yes, screw that. If we're talking a 20-minute drive, get your ass out, drive there.
No, I think she got more hours drive. So yeah, it's an hour's drive.
Okay.
And
yeah.
plus,
No.
I think they had snow again, so I don't think she wants to go out into that.
Oh, she's Canadian for fuck's sake.
She's Western Canadian. They're not used to snow. That would be like throwing snow on Tennessee. They'd spaz out.
Oh no, that's more like tossing snow on Florida.
They are used to flooding.
Yeah, but I still remember a number of years ago they got like half an inch of snow and they were all freaked out. It's like, oh
That
my
was
god.
Wasn't that
Really?
last year in Texas or the year before they had snow? And a lot of my friends, I have quite a lot of friends in Texas. They kept sending me pictures of snowmen and things.
Yeah, but
we
it was
get-
like 10 inches of snow.
Yeah,
We get 14 inches of snow and we're still out driving around because we think it's fun. You can slide around and spin and shit.
yeah.
I just don't like it in my truck because my truck sucks on the snow. It's not like any other good truck. This one actually just likes to get stuck.
Right.
Then I have to dig myself out all the time. So
That's because you would need to have somebody like me sitting in the back of the truck while you're driving it.
I already got a whole
No.
bunch of buckets of sand in the damn thing. It's just this truck sucks.
Jim's coming.
You see?
Well,
He's on his way.
well, as long
I
as he's not showing the mess afterwards, I don't
Exactly.
Oh my
Well,
God.
Sorry, Arabic. I
Ah.
promise to try to keep this PG.
Ha,
Why
ha,
are you
ha.
promising Arabic to keep
Very funny.
Hey, Tim.
I only cut it short because Fluger's here too.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
not
Pop
Tim Ash.
Culture, It's a Ford pop culture. Yes, don't. I like my Fords, but this Explorer sucks in snow.
Well, Fords will do that to you. But so will GMC and Chevy and Dodge.
Let's just say
Hey,
it's the
don't knock
driver.
Chevy. They're not Fords, for God's sake. They're superior.
Hey, my Ford's a 2007 and it's still going strong.
Well, that's good.
Oh, sorry, Dandelion. I'll have a
I
look.
only got like 300,000 miles on it. That's all.
There you go.
I was utterly shocked today
Oh, a goose.
when all of a sudden I was seeing who was live and Tim was live. It's like, what the hell?
Me? I think you were seeing things.
Love the snowman, Dandelion.
I was shocked when I walked into Doomcock stream last night and seen Orbital Nation taking a nap.
that would have been funny. I probably would have had to clip that. Hey, Jedi Bill.
So, somebody did clip it and put a picture up on Twitter of him taking a nap. They said he was looking at his keyboard, but I'm sticking with the story he was napping too.
He was not napping. He's
He
not
was
bird.
inspecting his eyelids. Come on now.
He was not bird.
Back-
Richie Fool says,
Yeah, I see
to
that.
go
Get my
by
ass
me.
superior.
That's really sweet, Richie. Thank you.
FedEx it. I don't think they're going to allow me to FedEx a burger. Because then it would have to go into quarantine for so many days when it got there. And by the time she got it, it would just be a mold specimen.
Mm.
But that was
Well,
Unfortunate.
we're not talking McDonald's. That would easily last days.
Yeah, McDonald's burgers, they'll last days and days and days because they're not real meat. They're
They are here.
mystery items.
they're
Yeah, they're mostly
soy
cardboard.
product with green goo injected into them.
You know, I worked at a McDonald's once, and I know how it is. There's a big vat in the back, and they just dump this stuff in there, and you pull a handle, and French fries, burger, paper box. Here's your change. Thank you. It's all one item.
Hey,
Well,
I even said in the chat, Orbital Nation, that Doomcock had misplaced my invite again to the stream last night, but you know, I'm used to that. I don't get invites.
See you later, Dandelion.
in Dandelion, or Yvette, I mean.
Well, see, if
sent
she's
you any
going,
dirty photos.
hey, if she's going
Forward
out to
them to
mail
me.
some parcels, she can go down to Mr. Beast's an hour away.
So,
Gap.
Sugar, what were you saying? Sugar?
And no, Darius, that's not a Jim Gaffigan routine. That was actually a Steve Martin routine from Comedy Is Not Pretty. Hello, Gap.
Oh, Deej, update.
Uh-oh.
Now at 972.
Alrighty, she's got 972 friends request just because
Yep.
of putting out a message to get LDG more.
And she's accepting
Subs.
everyone.
I haven't accepted any of them yet.
It's
I'm
going to be
just watching it.
1,500.
I'm just going to watch it grow
It's going to
because
be 1,500 by the end of the day.
someone in my Facebook group is obviously a
Oh,
personal friend
I
and
forgot.
decided to send my personal one public.
I got a couple of Facebook groups I can petition. Yes.
I tried. I'm a damn owner of a Facebook group that's got like 1,000 people in it. I tried to use it and nobody subbed to me. So
I haven't even
and
tried.
now we have two
Trying to
LDGs.
get me,
Now
trying
we
to get
got
me
two
more
pickles.
what?
Subs.
Subscribers, you dimwit. What do you think?
Because I was closing it and I thought she said to get LDG some more sex.
Yeah,
Well,
that would be lovely.
What?
I swear, no, I'm not kidding. I thought that's what was. I was like, what?
I wouldn't be trying to get you some more sex, dear. I'd be trying to get us.
None of us are
Just
that
you.
rich to be able to get you sex, LDG.
That
No.
works too.
I mean, I don't think Poe lives that far away from you, so sex wouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Poe.
Right?
Hey, Poe, you were in
Poe.
the chat earlier. You still hanging here? LDG needs some.
And when he means hanging, he literally means hanging.
Oh my God.
2 inches from the ground.
No, I was just
On the ground.
LDG, I was just updating them on the number. I was trying to explain to you earlier. You know the group I sent your link to try and get you to 450, which we did, and
Yes.
you lost one. Someone in the group shared, not the group, but my personal Facebook account, and it stands at 972 friend requests right now.
I swear it wasn't me.
972. It's
I
just
haven't even been on it.
mind-boggling.
Say that
Wait,
again.
wait, I don't understand. You
Say
have
mind-boggling
900
again.
requests?
I've got right now 900. I haven't said yes to any of them. 972 friend requests because someone in the group shared my personal Facebook.
I've got an idea.
Not
Make a posting.
group.
Make a posting to all these 900 and some odd requests, and tell them that if they sub to me on YouTube, that you will accept their request.
And me.
Me first, though.
Oh,
Sorry, guys.
Screw
No.
LDG. Me.
I gotta do me first. I gotta win this bet. I can.
She's
I
not
don't
doing
wanna go
anyone
against you.
except for yours truly. Okay, I'm the one she's doing. Okay,
I'm the Doctor Who fan here.
I don't think she's doing you. So-
Oh, I thought he said booing with a B.
oh, okay.
Fluger.
Anybody
Fluger.
have any ears today?
When
Fluger,
Deej
just to
said,
confirm, Fluger, I would be doing him if I could get out there.
Agree.
All right.
Exactly.
No.
That's
Would
just
be
kinda-
and are two different things.
Come on, man. I just ate lunch. I don't want to hear about LDG getting some.
I just wanted to
God damn
confirm Fluger.
I want to keep my curly
was
fries
wrong
down.
there.
I want to keep my curly fries down, man. Come on.
I don't know when you said
I
she
feel
was
rather
putting out
used
for
at the
900.
moment. You're all asking me to do this just to get your numbers up, you know. I tried it last night, but things went horribly wrong.
I'm only doing it because then I can reach more Doctor Who fans.
Just
Oh, well,
remember
lie.
I do have a
Bullshit
doc-
liar.
This is what I,
You
what
are
I
a
used last
bullshit
night was
liar.
my Doctor Who group. I used my Doctor Who group last night for LDG to boost his numbers.
When
It
the
worked.
fuck did you do
but-
a live stream or video about Doctor Who last?
Last year.
That's a long ass time ago.
Not really.
And a lot of my live streams
Technically, it's
since
not.
then, we have talked about Doctor Who. And
And Deej and I did say we will get together and do a Doctor Who stream. And although he hasn't seen it, he got drunk and said he would watch it, so we could do a comparison.
I
don't-
have done more Doctor Who streams than you have, and I'm not a fucking Whovian.
I've done 3 debates though, where I was
I'll debate you on
outnumbered.
that.
Agreed. Well, I'm not a Whovian, so I couldn't.
Where I was outnumbered. The deck was stacked against me, and I still came out
Sorry.
on top.
You would have done even better if I'd been there, darling.
And the third one was good because I actually got Dr. Alex up on it, so that one was good.
Yeah, he hates this era as well. Deej is a master debater. Oh, Darius. Dad jokes. Wow.
We're full of dad jokes. We're old.
Stop
not even a dad.
Stop reminding
I'm not even
me
a
I'm
dad,
old.
but I'm old, so hey, I have nothing but dad jokes left.
I don't want to be reminded.
Not
I'm old.
wrong.
So, Tim, I hear LDG upset you with the video he played.
He did.
That's
Oh,
what he
rather-
said.
Oh,
Triggered-
yeah.
triggered
Triggered
you.
him. I triggered him.
He didn't upset me like personally. just got triggered by the video because when I, being a model builder, someone who builds Gundam models and stuff, when I see somebody using electrical tools to clip parts off of a plastic sprue, I tend to get a little bit miffed. I mean, and they were using a box cutter as an X-Acto knife.
Oh my
Oh
god.
hell, here goes the stream.
Like, what a way to cut off your thumb while you're working on a model.
Grandpa!
I give you the
Chicka,
best
chicka,
introductions.
I'm just going to point out I'm here because Yvette's here.
Aw, thank you, honey.
And
How are things across the pond?
A bit warmer. It was about 2 degrees today, so which I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I can't be asked to work it out. But yeah, a little bit warmer, and I was pretty much zonked out. I got no sleep last night. I got about an hour's sleep last night, so I literally sorted Mum out, crashed, slept for a couple of hours, lolled about, watched a few videos. Then I made roast buttered turkey, bread sauce, white asparagus. Don't even go there with that. You probably don't even know what it is.
And John,
And
men. Actually,
new potatoes.
Actually, Yvette, I'd like you to DM me that thing on white asparagus because green asparagus is actually my favorite vegetable.
Green asparagus is one of my favorites as well.
Oh,
White asparagus is disgusting.
Clip that.
My wife makes a really good thing with green
Clip.
asparagus. In John Lane, I grew up on men. She does this really great thing. She sautés it in like a sauce she makes with both that and mushrooms, fresh mushrooms.
Oh yeah,
nice. And there's the only sauce I know that is in there exactly is Worcestershire. I don't know about what else is in there.
Worcester sauce, yeah.
Yeah, however you want to pronounce it. But it
always
comes out as a great. It always comes out as a great side dish.
You're know that Envy loves a good white sauce.
Yes, I can make roux sauces. You do know what's in Worcester sauce, don't you, people? Anchovies. That's its secret ingredient.
And the problem with that is?
Envy?
No. A lot of people don't know that.
Do you like a good white sauce?
I like ranch. I like horseradish.
Oh, I love horseradish.
But
roast beef.
what are those?
Do you like now, Yvette? Do you like? I know where you're going here, Captain Trek.
Damn it!
This stream.
You're usually a little bit more inebriated by now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I stayed sober today. I'm sorry I let you down, buddy.
My God, I'm glad I'm sitting down for that.
He's supporting the fact that I can't drink because I'm on these rotten tablets. You see,
one of the things I like, I like, when you have, your store bought in America, sometimes that can mean two different things, because we tend to say store bought and fresh, which you can actually buy fresh. Some things fresh in a store. Horseradish is definitely not one of them. I will say that. You've actually got to go to a market for good fresh horseradish.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Well,
That's
unless
why
you
I
make
don't.
it yourself.
That's why I don't eat it, Phil, because I don't want to have that asparagus smell coming when you go.
Oh, well, it only lasts a couple of peas. Well, with me it does. When we used to have when I lived down south. We had a lot of pick your own farms, and there was an asparagus one, and there were snap off ones. And you just filled like the basket. I don't even know if you have pick your own, but you snap them off and put them in this basket, and then they charge you by weight. And I would eat asparagus non-stop during the season when it was growing. Love green asparagus. My favorite way is with steamed. And then butter and black pepper all over them.
Oh, hell yes.
Just the basics.
Just the two key ingredients right there.
Yeah. But white asparagus is very different.
Well, you bring up an interesting thing. You said you went to a veggie farm.
Yeah,
I've
no,
never,
a
I've never
farm
actually
that
gone.
does pick your own. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I know what you mean by pick your own, but you said it for an asparagus farm. Mostly, in my experience, the pick your farm thing where you go and you pick it and then it gets weighed and everything. I've never seen that on on a farm that does vegetables. I've only ever seen
Ah,
that on like a strawberry or
strawberries.
blueberry farm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've never so no, I've never heard of a veggie farm. I mean, I don't
You'd
doubt
love it.
this.
You'd
I
love
just
it here. They have virtually every pick your own you can dream of. Literally. Um, lettuces. Um, I'm just trying to think what are peas. Peas in their pots. Apples. You can go apple picking. You can do the savoury stuff. Um, the root vegetables. They don't do like carrots and onions and potatoes because that's a plough thing. But anything that grows above, like cabbages and lettuces and cucumbers. Yeah,
Ladies love to pick their own cucumbers, folks.
certainly do. A fresh cucumber grown and bent because they don't grow straight. They only grow straight because they're put in tubes and made to grow straight because the EU doesn't like bent
when
vegetables.
Yvette, when my wife and I were in California living there, we tried to do, or more or less, I should say, my wife tried to do her own boxed vegetable garden, and we had one thing that just would survive no matter what, and I kid you not, it was zucchini. And yeah, and I actually, my wife knew how to cook zucchini and everything. So she actually made zucchini bread for the first time for me about, oh God, 12, 13 years ago. And we had zucchini bread and we had so much of it because that was the only crop that was growing that we would take it to work. And we would take a thing of butter with it, so you could put it on the zucchini bread. This shit never lasts a day.
No. I understand that. I used to grow tomatoes, especially the baby ones, the miniature tomatoes. I used to grow them in my garden, and they produced so many. Even my neighbours were turning them down at the end. I actually ventured into a cookbook, and you know me, guys, and cooking, to find something that contained tomatoes so I could use them up. And I ended up making a tomato jam. Believe it or
There
not.
you go.
Tomato.
Yeah.
I have a question for you, Yvette.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I decided to look up white asparagus because I'd not seen it before. My question is, have you ever had the purple asparagus?
No. I've seen. Yes, I have once in a restaurant, and it does taste the same as the green one. It's just purple. But the white ones, it's like they're albino.
They are apparently.
Albino asparagus. It's like they're missing a gene, and they're also missing the flavour. They're really weird, but my mother loves them, so yeah, she got them for dinner.
One of the things, I love things like zucchini, squash, and all those kind of things. But zucchini was not something that was ever brought into my family's lexicon. I had never had it until my wife made it, and it became almost my second. It became basically my second favorite vegetable to asparagus, because once I got older in my life, for some reason, the way I started cooking it, or the way I was cooking, my ex-wife couldn't cook for shit.
No,
and I'm going to say this very clearly. I'm going to make this very clear. There is a reason why I don't eat tuna or tuna helper, because of a certain ex-wife where that was like always the only thing she'd fucking make. What's
All right,
tuna
so we
helper?
know we need to get some tuna helper.
Oh, it's a courgette. It's a courgette, a zucchini. Now I know what it is. Right, got you. Yeah,
Yeah, my
courgettes
wife
are like
actually.
big,
Yvette, my wife
big
sent
cucumbers.
some
Close-
jams.
I'm sorry. Say that again, Yvette.
Sorry, I didn't
Zucchini.
interrupt.
I didn't know what a zucchini was, so I just looked it up. It's a courgette
Mm-hmm.
here, which is like a large cucumber.
Correct.
They're nice. Mum used to fry them with onions and other bits and pieces. They're okay.
Yeah,
It's the
one of-
marrow. The marrows
Yeah,
I don't like.
My wife did a very interesting thing with zucchini. She made very different jams with it, and we sent them to a fellow YouTuber. He hasn't been on in a while, but Chef Zilla, we sent it to him because he was a chef, and my wife wanted to know what he thought, and he said his family loved it. So that's just
Whoa.
a little bit to my wife's ability to cook and prep like crazy.
Fantastic. Can I? Right. Kronos has just asked an interesting question. Are cucumbers fruit or veg? Kronos has an easy
Fruit.
way to tell you what is a fruit and what is a vegetable. Strawberries have their pips on the outside and they're a fruit. However, tomatoes have pips on the inside. Sorry, seeds. Yeah, pips. We call them pips. But they're a fruit.
Well, that's what you meant seeds by pips. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah.
If it's got
I
a
did not know
seed,
that.
it's a fruit.
Yeah. So cucumbers would be classed as a fruit. If you got a natural one that's been grown, they will have seeds in them.
It's
If
okay.
you buy one at the supermarket, it's a genetically modified one that doesn't have seeds. Like your watermelons you love. They do
Oh, the
seedless
seeded
watermelons
and
now.
seedless.
Yeah.
Well, you don't like watermelon?
Oh no, it's the flavour I just never got on with. I love honeydew's my favourite. Honeydew melon's my favourite.
Oh, good choice.
Because you don't have to put anything on it.
I'm going to be honest. If we're going to pick the three, though, I'm going to go melon.
Remember, folks, read your scroll at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, I did read it.
I actually challenge anybody to actually put a tuna helper recipe that I would actually eat. And I would actually do a review on them.
I'm not a huge fan of tuna, but I did have a tuna steak at a restaurant once.
Dude, you picked up on that
Erica
one. Right away.
appreciates large cucumbers. I understand that completely.
By the way,
Joseph.
Yosef, it's not yet time. Never mind. I was thinking it was later. It's only like 9:20.
9:20 there, yeah.
So,
Just remember the words of wisdom, though. Cucumbers are sensual, not sensuous.
and because tomorrow is her birthday.
Oh yeah, tomorrow is Erica's birthday.
Well, Yosef, go out and buy her a nice large cucumber. She will appreciate that, definitely.
I think he's
And
trying
lots
to.
of-
I
and lots of
think he's trying
good
to allude
diamonds
that
in.
his member is a cucumber. I think.
I know what he's trying to do. I know what he's like.
So
Did you find some nice flowers?
So he's
for
calling
her
it.
anyway?
So he's calling it a pickle.
And NB, just to answer your question, just because there's a female here, we all, even if there wasn't, we'd still think with our bottom heads. That's just us.
Yeah.
I know. I was actually thinking rhetorical.
And
you should know me by now.
I've been around quite a long time now.
24/7.
These guys know things like that don't bother me in the least. So
No.
you know, they don't worry about it.
I know. Hey, Hold on a
She
second.
deep throated a banana, so we already know
Yes, I
that
did.
thing.
Yeah.
All right,
I
hey,
did.
Deej, let me, Deej, if you don't mind, sir. Sorry, this is your channel.
Sir,
I was not
I should
trying
kick you off here for
to
calling me
start
sir.
shit. I was
You
just
know
having
more.
fun with it because I know how we all are together.
Randy
was all.
Menace though gets
I'm
pickled
as bad
multiple
as everyone
times.
else, aren't I? Really? Come on. If I'm in the mood.
Yosef
I
gets
don't
pickled
think
multiple times.
anybody's managed. I don't think in the time I've ever seen Yvette, anybody's managed to piss her off.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Alexa.
God,
I-
yes.
Alexa,
yeah.
who is the best Doctor Who?
I haven't.
You're
So that
lucky.
tells me that she's been around me enough with all of you guys, and yet I've never seen her pissed off. So,
No.
for somebody to be able to piss her off,
Why
must
can't
take some effort.
why can't Alexa hear it?
Because this one down here, I have to control. What was the question I'll ask? What if it's
Alexa.
Doctor Who?
Yeah, who is the best Doctor Who?
Oh crap. Alexa, who's the best Doctor Who?
Jodie Whittaker is
Jodie
definitely
Whittaker
the
as the
best.
13th Doctor is already topping my list as my favorite Time Lord.
Fuck all of
Oh,
you.
don't make me laugh so hard.
Oh my
I'm
God,
gonna
that never
pee
gets old.
myself.
Yeah.
That never ever gets old.
No, I know.
Hi, Jill.
Themselves.
Yeah, hi, Jill.
Hi, Jill.
Hi, Jill.
Hey, Jill.
Oh,
I
it
hate
was
my
fun.
Alexa.
Oh,
It
there's
was
Philip
funny.
too. Wow.
Yeah.
Last night I was again in Doomcock stream and made a comment to her about being on my stream sometimes. She's like, "Oh, I need to go to bed soon." I said, "No, you're super mod. Just stay there and come on another day." It's like, yeah, I'm not going to be blamed for her leaving his stream. It's like, hell no.
Hey, 54.5 Access Radio.
54.5 Access Radio.
There forever.
Yes,
See, now, if
54.
anybody wanted to really get me, they'd send me a damn Winnie the Pooh outfit to make me wear.
We did look to find
only
one
offend the
for you. I
Chinese.
did a bit of research. I did find one, but the cost was astronomical. And then the
I
cost
know.
to get it to you from here was astronomical as well.
Okay, I'm going to be a little biased here. I want to hear more from Fluger.
Kronos,
I know.
Kronos,
We won't talk about it.
that's called turning off the volume.
No, Kronos, I'm not going to shut the fuck up for about 10 minutes. You're just going to have to suck it up.
Kronos,
Suck it up,
turn
Buttercup.
your sound down so you can't hear us for 10 minutes. Sorry.
Kronos hates
Just
us.
a bit of logic there for you.
Ah, but
Well-
Philip Gaming, I could be Chinese later. I could be Chinese later. Just give me Winnie the Pooh outfit. I could be Chinese later. There, now I'm just in trouble
Okay,
with
now
half
now
the
Anna
community.
Derivative Guild sets it straight that she wasn't going to leave Doomcock stream, just meant in general. Well, you didn't say that.
Hey, look, I mean, look, I got into a lot of this area with Doomcock and various others, but when it kind of comes to the same thing every time, it gets a little repetitive and a little boring.
I don't know what you're always repetitive and boring. Who the hell are you to talk?
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, well, I'm the guy with, let's see.
You also have no idea to shut up. You also have no idea that other people are actually on a panel and want to be included in it.
Are you
Constantly
trying
talk.
to, are you trying to be funny, or are you actually trying to fight with me right now? Because I'm going to be honest.
I'm being honest.
Tell the difference.
No. If I were trying to be funny, no.
So okay,
I'm basically saying you're a self-important
Well, let's just have some positivity on here, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't make me leave you two up here alone and then yell cripple fight and have Jimmy versus Timmy.
No, I'm going to do one better. I'm going to do one better because I've got issues going on here, and I don't want to deal with jackass Geek. So
that, and he's got to hurry up and try to get more subs to me before he has to wear a bikini, folks. He's going to wear a bikini.
Yes. Subs sent from someone.
Oh, god damn. I can't win for losing with him.
Captain Trek just blew up. Boom. See you bye.
Oh, that wasn't a major blow
You're
up.
a dick.
No, that wasn't.
No, that was minor, but still. It seems to be me. Why do you think I don't show up anymore?
It's okay. Do you
Is that rhetorical, or are we actually supposed to give an answer?
Do you need a hug?
Give a fucking answer.
You need a hug.
Do you think I can't take it?
Yes.
You need a hug.
No.
Well, I know you can take it. You just can't take it from me.
We're not gonna take it.
Wow.
No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore.
Yeah, okay, fine.
LDG, whose streams have
Here
been
comes-
hanging out on most of the last 2 weeks?
I'm busting your balls, man. I thought you could take it.
I know I can take it. That's why I'm dishing it back to you, silly goose.
Oh God, I love it when he says "silly goose." Oh, you silly goose! You.
I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of feel a little violated.
Yvette, I can't help that.
I love that. I love that about you when you say that.
No, Yvette, there's actually context to why I say that.
Yeah.
My grandmother used to say that to people all the time. And I grew up around her up until she passed away in my 20s.
Okay, wait a second. So you grew up on men around your grandma. Okay. All right, there we go.
It's just such a great.
LDG, you silly goose.
No,
You silly goose, you.
LDG, don't go knocking my grandma.
I'm not
knocking
her. I got to give her
no,
goddamn medal.
We going to have issues. You start talking about my grandma.
I'm knocking you.
Kronos.
I give her the Nobel Peace Prize.
Kronos, work time. Work time, Kronos.
I've let you off your leash.
Maybe one of the mods wants to take care of this.
I'm waiting to see which mod gets it first.
Yeah.
Whack-a-mole.
I'm waiting to see which mod gets it first.
Yeah.
Kronos finally got him.
Boom! Good job, Kronos.
Good job, Kronos. Good boy. Good boy. You'll have
Julie.
a whip later for that.
I would have done it, but I'm just being too lazy.
I'm being lazy, and it's my goddamn stream. You don't have to leave, Captain Trek.
I
Down.
have a question for LDG. Are you on the river? And what river in Florida are you next to?
He's on denial.
Oh God. God, that's even worse than Darius's.
Yes, I know you have a pool. I get that.
Jump in it.
I'm just
It's
curious.
thundering
what
right now.
river
Can't
you're
you
next
hear the
to.
lightning and shit?
You're in a fucking indoor enclosure.
It's not a Faraday cage.
Hey. One of my former bosses, a good friend of mine.
You just say you're in a Faraday cage?
Retired to Florida and has, well, I'm going to say something better than LG because he's smarter than LDG, but it looks
I'm
similar.
sorry, do you have my report cards?
It looks like a
I
Faraday
don't need
cage.
your report cards. I need your job record.
Your dad joke, Darius.
So
That's what I'm
wait
saying.
a minute, folks. Confirmed.
All right,
LDG
doesn't
is
have
in
a
a
report
Faraday
card either.
cage to try to block the government
This is
from
not
getting
the
in his head with the Wi-Fi.
It's not a Faraday cage. It is not a Faraday cage.
Oh, I thought it was a Faraday
you
cage.
fool.
I'm
with
going
the
to say
cover
the
over
same thing. I need you. I'm gonna tell you right now. Yes, when it comes to LDG, that would look like a normal, just glass area. But when it comes to LDG, yes, I can totally believe he really spent the money for a Faraday cage.
I thought you guys said ferret cage. I'm like, you're
Oh,
gonna need about
ferret.
10 of those to put him in one on.
No, God.
There's
No,
no
yeah,
giant wheel.
ferret
There's no
cage.
giant wheel to run
Not a
around
ferret.
in, so he's not in a damn
Well, ferrets don't use
hamster
wheels
ferret
anyways.
cage.
But they do sleep in a nice big old hammock. I'd like to see LDG in one of those.
Oh.
Ouch!
Yeah, can I
handle
say
it.
something? Just something
Maybe.
positive.
Maybe.
Sure.
I have plans for LDG and that swimming pool when I get there.
Ew! I told you I ate. I don't want to hear that. Ew.
That's
You
something
all
You weren't
really
worried
positive.
about monetization, were you, Deej?
Just for that, you bet.
Don't.
Uh-oh.
Don't
Uh-oh.
you dare. Oh, come on. That's just horrible. Oh, as long as
Do you all
at least
really?
it's not a
Okay,
puppet.
really, it just all jokes aside. There's a difference between sex and intimacy. Yes or no? And I swear to
Yes.
God, if all you men say no, I'm going to call you liars.
So
Yes,
what?
there is. And oh God, look at that. Sorry. Fucking
Oh, come on. That one's cute.
no.
No teeth.
Oh God, I need some weed.
Ew.
Just wants a big hug.
Please tell me you got some weed on your end.
Well, it
No.
wouldn't help you on your end.
No,
don't have
but I
any.
got mine. I just want to make sure you have yours. And if you don't, you really got to wonder that because you actually live in the state I go to get it.
You go to Wisconsin?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, Wisconsin be the worst place to go.
What are you talking about?
Oh, Tiki's talking about your Morpheus.
Oh, you go to
classes.
Illinois.
No, Deej is supposed to be in Illinois unless I've been misled.
No, I am in Illinois.
Then you have no reason you can't get it.
Well, I thought you were
I
talking
have
to
to
me.
drive an hour to get to the closest place that sells it.
So do I, and I have to cross state lines.
Plus, I'm broke, so I can't go buy any.
Oh,
It's winter time. I don't have much work during the winter time. I have to
well,
make
I'm
what money
sorry,
I have
Deej,
stretched.
I'm going to be honest, Deej. I don't know what your job is. I didn't know it was seasonal. That's my bad.
You haven't seen any of the farm videos that he puts out?
Yeah. During the winter, he uses.
I put out tons of farm videos in the
Guys,
summer.
I don't get to check as many videos as you might think I do. I do actually, believe it or not, get off of social media for most of the day. In fact, most of the time, the only reason I even get on here is because I see you guys on here.
That's good because technically we're not on social media right now.
Exactly. We're on corporate publishing.
Exactly. We're on. I won't even say it.
Where's your Morbius cards? Tiki of Doom's talking about them.
I'm still surprised.
If they ever did a
I'm
reboot
so surprised
of
the UK has.
Hey, Tim, have you got another card game tonight?
No, I'm just rebuilding the game that that we were working on yesterday or the other day.
yeah, he's just playing with himself.
Yeah, kind of.
Tim, my wife and I talked about we're going to start instituting a game night, and my son is actually very excited about that. That he wants to take all of the Pokemon cards we have and reshuffle them into decks to be playable again.
Cool.
Some we haven't done in years, but he's actually excited about that, and I'm like, that's great because one of the reasons we stopped playing was he lost interest. Age. He was young, but when I see that, it's the same thing with my daughter now. She's a bit different than what she used to be when she was younger, but we grow. And then, one of the biggest things I am not going to do to my children is when I saw a lot happen to people of our generation. And I'm not saying this happened to all of you, but it was like all the stuff we had as a child, we were made to believe we should get rid of after we become adults. And I've known so many people, myself included, who gave up everything I had as a child and am now at 40 something years old wanting those things back.
I
mean,
kept
like,
all my
taught me
toys.
if you,
I kept them
take-
all.
My mom taught me if you take care of your stuff, it'll last a lifetime. Right next to this camera, the TV that it's sitting on is attached to a shelving unit that I have had since I was 3 years old. It's been in my bedroom forever, and I still have it. It's just sitting here. It's not in the best
I
shape.
don't have. I
had to
don't
rebuild
have
it a couple
something-
times.
I don't have something exactly that long, but Tim, you remember when? And I think a lot of Americans remember when.
Yay!
You got yourself a Godzilla.
I've had that since I was 6 years old.
Hey, Carol.
Well, you're
How
lucky.
you doing?
Trust me. I wish I had something from when I was 6 years old. One of the things. Shit, now I lost my train of thought.
Grandpa,
Carol,
when I-
you
your
still need to
mother
make me
gave
some
you
grandma
a.
chip cookies.
No, I was going to say is Tim's mother gave him a very positive thing about keeping a collection. Whereas I knew so many people growing up in my life, in my area, that what we loved, we eventually, unfortunately, because we were young, we're told once we grew up, we were supposed to forsake that because they were childish.
Had this toy since
That's
I
a
was
really
6 years
sad
old too.
thing. That's really sad.
You had that a little longer than that, there, Dee.
Grandpa, can I make a suggestion? It's just a suggestion. It's obviously something English people do.
It's a trap.
Yeah, it's a trap. I was taught Monopoly at a very young age, and we had game nights like you're doing with your kids, and Monopoly was one of the games we always finished with because it goes on a bit. And I am shut up at the game.
Tim, I get where you're going there with Monopoly,
Tim,
but you let Yvette finish.
Go fuck yourself, Tim. All right.
It is a family killer.
What we're
What
inspired this was actually Christmas. My wife bought several games from back when it was our childhood.
Yeah.
One
I've
being
got all the old games. Yeah.
One being Perfection.
Oh,
and
brilliant.
Another being Simon.
Oh, Simon Says.
No, Simon. No, just look up Simon. It is a memory game where you have to remember the patterns.
Blue, yellow, red, and green.
Yes, exactly.
It's called Simon Says here. Yeah, I remember it.
Okay, it was called Simon Says there. We just called it Simon here.
Yeah.
But
well,
that makes sense.
Cluedo, we love Cluedo, and over there it's Clue. But it's the same game.
One of the games one of the things that really melted my heart this Christmas was the gifts my wife gave me. And we don't give a lot of gifts because we're much older. We're set in our ways. We know what we like. But my wife got me a physical board game of backgammon.
Oh, brilliant.
Which was a game I learned how to play 2 years ago because my family, back when they would be playing games, my family's had game nights. And I would always want to be a part of it. And they always kept telling me I was too fucking young for this shit. And I was like, and I started, and then sometime a few years ago, I was like, what the fuck was I too young to learn? And
hi, Darren. How are you doing?
Hey, Darren. Hey, Darren. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good. Continue, Grandpa.
So I downloaded backgammon onto my tablet and played it. Played it with my son. Played it with my daughter. Played it with my wife, and we all were really enjoying it. And I told my wife, I said, this is fun, but the game kind of gives you all the options and takes away your ability to think. And I think I mentioned something. I'd really love us to have a real board. And that's what you got for Christmas. a backgammon
That's great.
real board. And we have had some of the best. My son, actually, the best game I think I played was the game I lost to my son because we were aggressive. He was paying attention to what he had to do. I knew what I had to do. And it came down to he beat me by getting all his in by one token. And he really put forth the effort. And that there was something there that just was so much more special
That's
to
great.
having a physical game board versus a virtual game board.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I was
All right,
going to
Tim.
say, Grandpa, just quickly, sorry.
What'd you eat?
If you live in England and you
What'd
drink in
you
a
eat?
pub,
What?
What'd you eat?
Oh, what did I eat? I had some chicken Alfredo.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. If you live in England and you drink in a pub, backgammon, cribbage or crib, and poker are necessary learning tools. So I can play all of them.
Okay, now, Yvette, now we're gonna have to get together on another virtual, and I want to play a game of backgammon with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, win, lose or nothing. I want to play a game because I want to play against somebody who enjoys playing backgammon. Because
I love
it's
crib.
a fun game.
Crib is my favorite out of all of them.
I'm not familiar with crib. I'd have to learn the rules.
It has this really cute board with little pins in them, and the cards you get, you have to make up 15 out of them, however you can. And you also get points for doubles or triples or four of a kind, whatever. It's easy to learn. It's not a difficult game to learn. But I was very good at it.
Now, Tim, I'm sorry. I know you probably said this, but what are you sorting through? Are you sorting through your Magic or?
No, this is DC Deck Builder.
I'll be back in a minute.
I'm sorry, what, DC Deck Builder?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not familiar with that.
It's a deck building card game where you start with a 10-card deck, and as you play your cards, you're playing them out for power. The power you use to buy cards off of a lineup that you add the cards to your deck. So every time your deck runs out of cards, you shuffle up and redraw. So, like, for example, if your deck asks you to draw 2 cards and you only have 1 card left on the top of your deck, you draw the 1 card, you shuffle your deck back into your deck, and then you draw the next card. So the whole game is about building your deck so that you can defeat the supervillain cards, which are they're like these supervillain cards. They have their own little stack at the end of the. Well,
is this a 2-player game or a multiplayer game?
It's multiplayer.
Multiplayer. So, how many can be part of the game?
It's recommended anywhere between 2 to 5 players.
Okay, so there's no limit, but there's a recommendation.
Yeah. Technically, there is a limit because usually a core set comes with enough starter cards for 5 players. But I have like all 6 core sets plus all like 20 of the expanded sets, and I got more cards I know what to do with.
Hey, Tim, can you read what I'm scrolling at the bottom?
He's stacking the deck, folks. This is how to. Yeah, well, unfortunately, I'm stacking the main deck, which is what everybody buys off of. So
I know what
can't really stack my deck.
I know what Tim is doing right now because I've done this many a times in my life. Just in a different area. I've only done a few card games. I was never into Magic. I never could understand it, but that was because even though I'm a geek, sword and sorcery never really fit with me. But I can tell by Tim's view, even though we're talking to him, he's really focused on this.
Well,
the
well,
secondary thing.
Kronos
Well, I just have a
asked.
filing system. That's all it is. Right now, I'm just filing cards I'm not using.
No, I'm not. I don't want you to think I'm saying
Well,
that.
well,
It's
hey,
bad.
hey, hey,
I'm
hey, hey,
actually
hey, hey.
making
Hold on a
comments.
second. Hold on a second. Kronos asked, is that Tamai?
Timmer! 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 Level up, Timmer! Level up, Timmer! Level up, Timmer! Level up, Timmer!
Either you or LDG really have to get me the clip of him going back and forth so I can just put it on my avatar.
The fact
Have
that
it go
you
back
guys
and
are
forth.
still reviewing that garbage.
We're not reviewing it. We use it for a introduction clip.
That's my intro, man. It's my intro.
I'd rather use something a little more, I don't know, Star Trek.
Problem.
No, if I'm going to use something, it's not going to be Star Trek. It's going to be.
I'm trying to send a distress signal. Stop talking about doctors.
I'm a doctor. I'm the doctor.
I'm the doctor!
No, doctor, I'm the doctor, and I say that you're not fit.
You may be a doctor, but I'm the doctor.
The original, you might say.
The definite article. But probably not the one you expected.
Okay, I like the fact that you have Paul McGann in there because actually there's a Doctor Who story there. My getting to know Doctor Who, but that's a way long story and not for tonight because I'm getting stoned.
Well, did you hear they're actually getting rid of Chibnall?
Yeah, I know they're getting rid of Chibnall and Whitaker, but Russell T. Davis is coming back, and I don't have any hope for the series anyway. He's praised way too much shit. He's praised way too much shit of what Chibnall's done, and he's already stated that he's not going to get rid of the timeless child bullshit. So, fucking Doctor Who's still dead.
I look at it this way. Look, I'm going to tell you guys, this is how I managed to break away from these kind of things. Star Trek. There hasn't been Star Trek since 2005. When I think of Doctor Who, and I am not a Whovian, I'm nowhere near the level of Yvette or Professor Brady Specs by any stretch of the imagination.
And Deej and I.
Yeah, don't be leaving me out of this shit.
I'm a fan.
Over Professor Brady
I'm
easily.
a fan.
That's it, ban him.
I'm a fan of it, but I would never call. There's a difference between being a fan and being a Whovian. That's
Yes, that's a fair point.
Yeah. So I'm a fan of Doctor Who, but I'm not a Whovian. And I would never try to claim something like that just because I've watched, as many seasons as I have from Hartnell till Capaldi or actually Jodie Whittaker. But here's the thing.
You said
for
her
me,
name.
For
Getting me
me,
angry.
Yvette, can I give you my American perspective real quick? From Hartnell to Capaldi, I generally enjoyed the aspect of it. I only got into Doctor Who about 10 years ago, with one exception, that being the movie that came in America on Fox. But I didn't know what the fuck I was looking at at 14. So it wasn't until I saw it 5 years ago that I realized, oh shit, I saw this. And this is my first, seeing of Doctor Who in America. That was my first. And
but you went back. A lot of people, Grandpa, we've had talks about Doctor Who together, and so I've talked with several people. Darren's another one, and you've gone back to the originals because I said, you know what, try this one, start with this. And I know Darren went right back to the beginning, and you've gone back and watched some of the best ones with Tom Baker, and it's
well,
great.
Actually, it's funny, Yvette, is as I tell people, honestly, yes, I love K9.
Yeah.
Oh, K9. I love myself some K9.
Where's my K9? I can't see him at the moment.
I actually, wait a minute, Yvette, you have a K9?
Of course I have a K9.
You better be showing that shit soon.
I have a K7.
She's got KY too.
Oh no, I ran out of that. I was using it on some plastic down the stairs as a slippery slide.
So Yvette, here was actually, it's kind of funny. Give you a little timeline on my getting experience into Doctor Who that I knew of. Because remember, I saw the movie, but didn't realize what I had seen.
You're talking about Paul McGann, aren't you? Movie, not
yes,
the original
I'm talking about the
ones
Paul
with Peter
McGann
Cushing.
movie. Yes,
which were
but
great.
I didn't realize what was going on. It was confusing to a lot of Americans because we didn't know the Doctor. It was not something I was, like that came out in the 90s. So I was, a child still. I was barely a teenager. And
90s, it came out in the 60s.
No. The Paul McGann one did come out in the 90s. He's quite right with that. It was a terrible movie. Paul McGann was a great Doctor.
Yvette, listen to his Big Finish stuff.
I have heard. I've heard most of them. I have. I have an audio library that would shame the British Library. Seriously, I have thousands of audiobooks from not just Big Finish, but Audible. Did a load of Doctor Who ones as well, which a lot of people don't know. And Nick Briggs did a lot of the readings for those. Now, Nick Briggs is the guy that does the voice of the Daleks and has done since the original series. And he reads a lot of the Audible ones and they did Paul McGann ones before Big Finish did, which were, as far as I'm concerned, better than the Big Finish ones to a degree. The Big Finish ones had arc stories and everything because they had the BBC license, so they could do it. But Audible bought the audio books. I'm not going into that. If you got Audible and you get like a free one every month, which I do, and I forget to use them up. I usually have about 8 or 9. I go in and I think I've got all the Audibles now for Doctor Who that aren't Big Finish, but I've got a Big Finish account as well. So I did like Blood of the Daleks. That comes in 2 sets. That was really quite spectacular, and I would love to see that on screen. But there's loads of stuff. Big Finish and the Audible books, though, are not canon. They never will be, even though they stay within canon.
Yeah,
they stay within canon most of the time. But if you talk to any Whovian, if you talk to a Whovian, they will.
McGann mentioned all of his. mentioned all of his audiobook companions in his one and only.
And you know what?
Performance.
Lucy Miller.
No, not his one and only performance.
Hey, Yvette.
In New Who, yeah.
Yeah, so Yvette, here's how I got introduced to Doctor Who. Before I realized I had seen that movie. It was Matt Smith's era.
Yes.
I was
confused, I'm sure.
Carolina. I was in South Carolina. I was at an Air Force base, Shaw Air Force Base. And I was in charge of an office. And well, one thing we had these TVs around, and apparently somebody was paying the cable bill, and there was, I didn't pay attention to the remote or anything, and there was some that come up. They had it on somebody had it on BBC America. I don't know why. It just, that was the channel was always on. So Star Trek was coming on, but then Doctor Who was coming on, and it was during Matt Smith's era. And I watched, I think we had an off day where we could keep things down. And I said, hey, turn the volume up with this. I said, what the fuck is this? They're like, this is Doctor Who. One of my contractors, who was a civilian, he was a Whovian. And he goes, oh, that's Doctor Who. I said, well, what's Doctor Who? And long story short, he explained to me what Doctor Who was.
Good.
What it was about. And I said, oh. And I said, how come I've never heard about it? Because I was like, I could tell he was a geek like me. And I was like, how come I've never heard about this? He goes, and then he explains that it really is only just recently become prevalent in
the
America.
US. Yeah, in the US. Yeah,
he did. And I said,
yeah.
Okay. And I started doing some research. So I was, typing up Doctor Who, looking, and I was like, holy shit. And I started doing all this research on it. And I became very fascinated with the regenerations with the Master. And I was like,
oh, yeah.
How do I watch this? And I started going through the little bit of social media, the little bit of Netflix I had or whatever. And then I talked to my buddy, and I go, dude, I really want to watch this. He goes, yeah, it's, do you want to start from, this guy? I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, well, the beginning was William Murray. I said, I want to start from the beginning.
Yeah.
He goes, you want to go all the way? I was like, if I'm going to learn what this character is, I want to go back to the beginning. I don't want to half-ass it.
You can jump around, though. That's the really good thing about Who. I'm just going to interrupt here because Who's one of those things I encourage everyone, especially the Americans, because I do know Matt Smith was launched like the newest thing ever in the States. They absolutely swamped the US with Matt Smith. And it's unfortunate that you had 2 doctors before that.
We saw no. Wait a minute. I saw from Eccleston on BBC America.
Yeah, but Matt Smith was broadcast with so much advertising because I had friends in America going, they're advertising Matt Smith. Why didn't they advertise Christopher Eccleston like this or David Tennant? And I was like, yeah, several people had told me this, that they were like really pushing. The BBC were really pushing it out there.
I will say why, because BBC America really is not that big of a media draw in the United States because it's mostly syndicated Star Trek stuff. That's what it was back then. And
not even like the better Star Trek
there was
stuff
no, there was Doctor Who, but like I said, I had to learn and research Doctor Who.
Now, I started Doctor Who back in the 80s on PBS.
PBS had it first.
PBS has always had Doctor Who on.
Yes, it
as
has.
far back as I can remember.
And let me just clarify, MB. BBC America has no affiliation to the BBC. It is not owned by the BBC and it has no connections to it.
That doesn't
what
surprise me
BBC
at all.
America did was use the name and then bought the rights to Doctor Who, and then Matt Smith was played on it, and they advertised it out so much.
They bought the logo too.
Yeah,
because they have a similar
literally,
logo.
but they lost it again to HBO. BBC America didn't get Jodie.
Hey, Yvette. Thank you for the information. I did not know any of that. I don't know how these companies.
That's because I'm a Whovian and you're not.
No,
so
I know. Like I said, you're a Whovian. But what I wanted to do when I originally was like, if I'm going to understand a character that I know changes over time, I've got to start from the beginning. But that's me. So I started with the William Hartnell, worked my way all the way up through all the rest of them. And
that's fantastic.
And
that's the best way to do it. But what
but
I was saying is
for
you
the
could...
longest time. For the longest time, sorry, Yvette.
No.
Time, and I'm going to give the unpopular opinion. Sean Pertwee was my favorite.
John Pertwee. John Pertwee was my first Doctor because that's when I started watching it.
I enjoyed John Pertwee's.
He was James Bond of Doctor Who.
Well, I didn't think about it that way, but
you think about all the gadgets, the cars.
He was my favorite, and it depending on what mood I'm in, it's either him or David Tennant. There's just something about the way that David Tennant, as watching the Doctor progress from William Hartnell up through, and I'm glad I did it that way because then I get to really see this is a character that changed. Because if I started with just Eccleston, I would have only had 1, 2, 3, and it would have just not felt the same for me as
you'd have 5 if you count that sacrilegious thing they got now.
Yeah. Anyway, the only thing I will say,
if I'm going to end it
or not,
what I'm saying is I don't know what's the future in store for Doctor Who, but I've always said no matter what, I've had my perfect ending for Doctor Who from beginning with Hartnell to Capaldi, and that was the Husbands of River Song. I hope that is one of the best I've ever seen.
Okay, so my one question to everyone. Sorry, Hugo. I just want to get this out. I just want to get this out, and then I'll shut up. My whole question to everyone is: who has actually tried fish fingers and custard?
I have.
I have.
I like it.
But what we really want to know is, do you like spotted dick?
Yeah, it's a great pudding.
Yvette, I can't say I
Not
have
Yvette. Can we teach you how to pronounce her name?
You know, it's Darian, Darian, and he's got
Darian. Yeah, there you go.
Yvette, I'm gonna probably say no, as I
Yvette.
have no idea what the hell you're saying.
Just say Yvette. You don't
doesn't
have to say
matter.
Yvette.
Yeah,
I get called worse than that all the
He calls him
time.
DJ, Yvette, Time, Darian.
Don't worry about it.
Pafluger.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't bother me in the least. It honestly doesn't.
Hail, Snowdub.
I get called a lot worse.
And now Bird has started his stream, folks.
That was what I was talking about. So.
It's okay. No, it's
Bird is live now.
Yes,
just
Bird
notable.
is live.
So, are you going to shut down now?
Sure.
We're going to shut down because we've been on for almost 2 hours. Poor
Motherfucker,
Darren didn't even get down. I know. Poor Darren didn't even get a chance to talk because everybody kept talking.
Yeah.
Not
Except
everybody.
Tim Pfluger. Yeah, except Tim Pfluger, me, and Darren.
Yeah.
And LDG.
Well, I tried.
I made a few quibs here and there, so I'm good.
All right. Well, tomorrow's another day.
I don't want to step on Bird's toes, even though
I'm gonna jump
Salty's tried stepping on my toes while I
anyway.
was streaming. I don't want to step on Bird's stream.
Right. Well, he'll squash it. He's got more subs.
I know. And at one point, I had more watching than Salty, but I wasn't doing Minecraft either. So
yeah. He's I don't know
there
what
was
he's
that.
There.
So you know what? You know the story, folks. Just sub to all these great people up here if they've had a channel and they're doing something, and we're gonna get the hell out of here because it's Bird of Prey 5. I put the link in the chat just a little bit ago, so head on over to Bird's
Thank
stream.
you for inviting me on. I've had a great time, Deej.
Hey, Vet. Yeah, have a good one.
I'll get the hell out of here. Go on, you go on, get the hell out of here.